And joining us in the studio is Dr. Oluwatoyin Adeyemi, Public Health Physician, Association of, she's also a member of the Association of Public Health Physicians of Nigeria. Dr. Tony, thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me.
The conversation has been on, of course, we heard about what happened this morning, confirmed case of the coronavirus, and we hear that Lagos State government as well as the Ogun State government are trying to get to reach as many people that had a contact with this individual, which is the index case. So how does this work?
Okay, so what is done initially is what is called a line listing. So in the line listing, they trace all the steps of the index case, which is this affected patient that is being isolated currently. So they get a list of everybody that has had contact with him from the time he boarded the aircraft to when he was carried away to isolation facility. And once the list of these people have been gotten, they are followed up, they are called, a list is made. Epidemiologists are on standby. We have an emergency operations center, both at the state and at the federal level. So they place calls to all these people once they have been identified and start following up with them, asking for the signs and symptoms of coronavirus infection. Coronavirus infection has an incubation period, which we have tried to identify, being between 3 to 21 days. So they're going to follow up these people for 21 days. And to even enhance it further, there's what we call the double incubation period, so that they are double sure that none of them come down with a sign and symptom of this disease. So they follow them for ×2 the incubation period. Then also there's also the self-surveillance, which they're going to instruct these people to observe, because coronavirus infection, initially you do not have any sign and symptom. You might not have any symptom, you might be symptomless. 80% of those affected with the infection have no symptoms. So they will tell them to observe self-surveillance. Wherever they are, stay there for the period in which you are being monitored. If you notice any sign and symptom, then you call any of the hotlines of the Nigerian Center for Disease Control immediately, or report. No, you're not even supposed to go to the health facility. You're supposed to call so that they can come and carry you and take you safely, and also help to contain the virus further.
So as soon as you feel those symptoms, the natural thing to do is to call.
Yes, so the first thing to do is to call. So
for the people, we're trying to educate the public here. So why wouldn't they be allowed to go to the hospitals themselves?
Okay, because you're already, because you are a contact to this index case, you are a suspected case already. It doesn't mean you have a confirmed case of coronavirus infection. And because we're trying to contain this virus, we don't want it to spread further, because we know that it's spread by droplets, so it can even stay on surfaces. So we don't want you to contaminate even your car. We don't want you to contaminate your family members. The government has already made provisions. There are safe ambulances that can actually come and pick you up to ensure that you do not contaminate any other person around you further. You don't spread the virus further, just in case your test result comes out and it is confirmed coronavirus infection. So they are just safety measures.
I may have to keep asking that question. Now, you talked about contacting those maybe whose list, who maybe, of course, if you're in a flight, they will have your list and all the numbers and all of that. Now, if the guy contacted somebody who is any random person, how would the health ministry be able to trace that individual?
Okay, so that's from thorough history is going to be gotten from this person to try and find out all the places that he went to. They will track his movements from the time he left the airport, came out of the airplane, the either restaurants, the hotels, and all the places he visited. And everybody on duty around that point in time would be contacted and line listed. Line listing does not end. It goes on and on, because somebody else might just remember that, oh yes, I was in this place within this hour. So they offer themselves for contact tracing.
I want to thank you so much, Dr. Oluwatoyin Adeyemi, public health physician, for joining us on the program to talk about the outbreak of the coronavirus in Lagos. We wish we had more time to talk to you about this, but of course, the conversation keeps will keep coming to you guys to give us all the expertise that is necessary, so all of us can stay safe at the end of the day. When we come back, we're going to be joined by another expert outside Lagos to talk about the coronavirus outbreak. We'll be right back.